It is never difficult to recognize the first sign of the zodiac, for you have such an astounding self-assurance, boundless energy and aggressive action that you sweep most people off their feet. You're the all-action sign, Aries, and you have an all-or-nothing attitude to everything that you tackle in life. Thinking faster than you can talk and running rather than walking, you show your impulsive and independent nature in everything you do. You tend to live almost totally in the present. And that means that when you do something, you want to do it now, and often do not have the patience or foresight to think things out. Often acting in a headstrong, quick-tempered fashion, you rush in where angels fear to tread. It's not surprising that your ruling planet is Mars, god of war and passion, for you have a courage that is second to none, and an adventurous spirit that often leads you into reckless impetuosity. One thing you understand is passion, for you are so wildly romantic and so ardent that you can make your loved one feel that they've never been loved before. Physical affection is very important to you, and when you are in love, you are loyal and jealous and consumed with feeling all at the same time. You have so much energy, Aries, that other signs pale beside you. But do look beyond your passion for outlets in which to direct it, for if you channel this energy well, then you can succeed in anything you do and create wonders. You enjoy sharing your life, and you need an independent, spirited, rather aggressive partner who can light the flame in your heart while they flatter your ego. Aries fears little and often finds fearful things exciting, enjoying facing danger in its many facets. If you worry about anything, then it is that you will be rejected or suffer a blow to your self-esteem. But even then you hold no grudges, and the incident is soon past. Full of life and energy, you work with incredible speed and panache, choosing progressive organizations to work for, where you can have the freedom to act on your own. You need immediate satisfaction from any job, otherwise your enthusiasm, which burns so brightly at the beginning, can fade just as rapidly. Often the one to think up a brilliant idea and stimulate others into putting it into action. If this does not happen immediately, you become impatient and temperamental, failing to find the time to show others gratitude or appreciation, and you even expect them to finish the task for you. Because you live life intensely and without fear, and because you have tremendous self-confidence that is contagious and an enthusiasm that is truly magical, you inspire others like no other sign of the zodiac, and you are a born leader. You love pressure and stress. You really enjoy it and work well when you are challenged at every turn. Avoid routine work and monotonous tasks if you can, for when you are bored, you become sloppy and careless, achieving nothing. Really, you are best self-employed or freelance, for if a job is no longer a challenge, you will feel the need to move on. There's no doubt that you are a great performer and you love the glamour of the arts and the world of entertainment. But if you do go into business, you are best in an executive position where your enthusiastic leadership can inspire others. Intense concentration and restricted activity are not for you, but you do excel when you deal direct with the public and can take a risk and grasp an opportunity. Those born under this sign must take care that in their ambition to be a success, you don't, like the ram, stubbornly butt your way to the top. Exciting, strong and courageous you may be, but you do live for immediate satisfaction. And although your pioneering nature exalts in conquering new frontiers and distant horizons in the thrill of being first, beware you don't leave a trail of havoc behind you. You have a passion for life and love that is envied by everyone you meet, for you are so honest and open in your nature that you make a wonderful friend and an exciting, passionate lover. Although many people are attracted to you, and you will make many friendships in your life, you're so active and full of new and exciting interests and ambitions that you seldom take the time to get really deeply involved. This can cause you to get unnoticed in times of need, for your pride will not allow you to ask for help. Irresistible in love, romantic and gallant, you are a lover in every sense of the word, and once you give your love, you will belong to your partner completely. You need an independent, spirited partner who can light the flame in your heart while they flatter your ego. You also need them to be sexually enthusiastic and show you plenty of physical affection. Certainly you're not the easiest person to live with, but then you are one of the most exciting, and your partner must be strong enough to love you without being enslaved by your demands. In fact, the only successful relationship with you is an equal one. Your best friends and marriage partners are born under the sign of Sagittarius and Leo, both of whom return your passion, warmth and generosity. Sometimes you are compatible with Taurus and Virgo, but do be careful of a relationship with the sign of Libra, to whom you are often attracted, often with disastrous results. To win your love, you need to be overpowered by physical affection, as well as to retain your personal freedom. You will also need to bring some subtlety into your relationship. Your symbol is the ram, and you tend to push all before you, thinking after you have acted, and perhaps regretting a word spoken in impatience or anger. Allow yourself time, and allow yourself gentle loving to balance and harmonize itself in your nature. Those of you born between March the 21st and April the 20th fall under the sun sign of Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. powerful planetary influences make 1982 a year when your adventurous and pioneering spirit will need to rise to many challenges. Jupiter in Scorpio most of the year will strengthen your already active and energetic nature, giving you added strength of purpose, while Saturn and Pluto in Libra, your opposite sign, will challenge you to look hard at your relationships and through them bring even deeper meaning to your own life and to the lives of those you love. January sees a strong focus on your career, and you'll certainly have the drive and energy to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Although this is important to you, do be aware that you could neglect those you love. A greater sensitivity and not a little tact are needed now to avoid problems at home, particularly around the eclipse of the moon on the 9th, when your relationships could be under considerable strain and stress. However, by the 25th, you will have an excellent opportunity to reassess your objectives and give more thought to where you are going in life. This trend continues into February, and you'll find some hard challenges come your way during the first 2 weeks of the month. Partnerships of all kinds come under a great deal of pressure now, until the 20th of June. So this time will be very much a make or break period for many marriages and other close relationships. Get your thinking clear now, for after Mars goes retrograde on the 19th and Jupiter on the 26th, your personal relationships could become bogged down in bickering and quarrelling, achieving nothing. It will take strength, as well as a kind and sympathetic attitude, to cope with this situation. Some of the pressure from those close to you could be relieved in the first 2 weeks of March, and you could find yourself much more active socially, getting out and about and enjoying life. This, together with your increased intuitive powers, could give you some excellent new insights into doing what you really want to do, and to express what you need from your ties with others. April is truly a month of rebirth, and you can really let go of the past now and open yourself up on many levels. You will have a splendid opportunity to put into motion any changes within yourself suggested by your recent period of self-analysis, but you will need to communicate very clearly to those close to you. With the Sun and Mercury in your sign, you will feel the need to express your hopes, your needs, and your wishes. Although travel, particularly foreign travel, is difficult during April, at least after the 21st, you will find your business and work affairs go from strength to strength. And from then until the 2nd of May, you will have a marvelous time and great opportunity for furthering your activities. Ask favors now. Change your job or seek promotion. Either way you'll win, for your personal charm and magnetism will be at its height. And although the pressures on your personal relationships will ease after the 13th, do take care during the last half of this month to keep the lines of communication open and clear to those you love. During June, you will have the opportunity to establish peaceful and harmonious relationships with others and to clear up any problems that still remain. After the 20th, when Saturn goes direct again, you'll also have the chance to consolidate the gains of the last few months and to patch up any remaining difficulties. This is the turning point of your year, for the last half of 1982 promises to be much lighter and more carefree. With the warm summer days of July, your thoughts will turn to improving your environment or even moving house altogether. So if you're dissatisfied with your present setup, you are likely to make drastic changes in your living conditions around the time of the eclipse of the Sun on the 20th. This emphasis on the home continues throughout August, when you'll probably actually get around to making the improvements planned last month. The last half of August and the first week of September could find you very much in love. If you are seeking love, then this time you could find your passport to romance. And if you are in a relationship, you'll find it strengthened, discovering a new, deeper understanding. It is important to watch your health at this time and learn to pamper yourself a little bit more. September, however, sees you in sparkling form, enjoying being loved and cherished by those around you. Give some thought now to the quality of love that you can give and how you can best express it. Difficulties and irritations after the 20th could also make you look deep within yourself to examine the power of your desires, your feelings and emotions. October is a wonderfully harmonious month, and with many planets in Libra, this will be a golden month for love. Many of you will be getting engaged or married around the time of the new moon on the 17th, and this could lead to lasting happiness. Others will be inspired to travel and set off on a great adventure. An unusually strong planetary setup in November could see you developing an interest in mystical or occult subjects. You will be looking at values in great depth and taking time to reflect and to be by yourself and seek below the surface of life. Although this is an introspective time, your normally strong sex drive will be pushed to its limits, and control and discipline will be important. There's an extremely strong possibility of a legacy or inheritance also, and if you are short of funds and wanting to travel, this could be the answer. For in the first half of December, there is a strong emphasis on overseas affairs, and many of you will wish to further your education by experiences abroad. Around the festive season and into the beginning of the new year, there will be a renewed emphasis on your career, and you will have many opportunities for advancing your ambitions, much more than you had dreamt of. Learn balance and harmony now too, facing old fears and inadequacies. This is the time to take responsibility for your life, assimilating all the lessons that you have learnt during the past year. Then you can confidently face the new year with renewed spirit and even greater enthusiasm.